Appointment of former Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith to act in the position just as his 3-year contract for the post ended in August 2021 has been declared unconstitutional by a High Court judge. The ruling, which was handed down on Thursday, follows Mr. Griffith's appointment by the Police Service Commission. Crystal Wilson has more.
The phrase "as of midnight tonight," which has become popular during the COVID-19 pandemic and synonymous with major announcements by Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley with regard to public health regulations, will take on a slightly different meaning come October 15th. Based on the ruling of a High Court judge on Thursday, as of midnight tonight, Trinidad and Tobago will, for the first time since this country's independence, be without a Commissioner of Police as head of the police service. This as the acting appointment of Deputy Commissioner MacDonald Jacob comes to an end on Friday, October 15th, and the acting appointment of former Police Commissioner Gary Griffith by the Police Service Commission from August 18th has been deemed unlawful. During a virtual court hearing, Justice Nadia Kangaloo voided the former commissioner's appointment. The ruling was based on an interpretation claim by social activist Ravi Balgobin Maharaj, who successfully got the court to declare that Mr. Griffith's appointment to act as commissioner was illegal and unconstitutional. Mr. Balgobin Maharaj said the PSC did not follow the procedure set out by the Constitution for such appointments. During her ruling, Justice Kangaloo explained the Constitution was clear on the process for appointing an acting or substantive commissioner and deputies. According to Justice Kangaloo, the PSC was required to send a list of nominees to the President for the acting commissioner's position, which was to be forwarded to the Parliament for approval. Justice Kangaloo added, any appointment can only be done after legislative approval. Justice Kangaloo explained that on a true construction, the procedure under Section 123 of the Constitution for appointment of commissioner and deputy applies to both acting and substantive appointments. And on the heels of Justice Kangaloo's ruling, former top cop Gary Griffith took to social media and shared his views on the matter. He said while there appears to be a number of elements against him, the only thing worth fighting for is his integrity.
There are certain institutions that held all the power. I could have been told at any stage that a different direction was preferred. There was no need to attempt to impugn my integrity. This is the only aspect of this saga that I will continue to fight to the end.
Mr. Griffith a few weeks ago challenged the PSC's decision to suspend him on September 17th, pending an investigation into allegations of corruption in the issuance of firearms users' licenses and the handling of a reported incident at sea involving the head of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Services Legal Unit. Crystal Wilson, TTT News.
Meanwhile, social activist Ravi Balgobin Maharaj said there was no conspiracy theory to remove Mr. Griffith as he alleged in his video. Mr. Balgobin Maharaj, responding to the former commissioner social media video, said if there was a conspiracy by a member of the government who Gary Griffith referred to subtextually that wished for him to no longer be commissioner of police, then this was already accomplished on August 17, 2021, when his contract came to an end. Mr. Balgobin Maharaj said he thought that Mr. Griffith would have viewed this ruling as a victory for himself, as it now forces the government to act expeditiously to appoint a new PSC board and COP. But he said his demeanor indicates that he does not have faith in the process to elect him to the substantive post for a second term.